Bonjour, voici vidéo 6 D sur le passé composé avec être. First, we'll go over the list of passé composé verbs. That list is on page 277 in your textbook, so let's start there. Verbs conjugated with être. I'll just go through each one once to review the pronunciation. Aller, to go. Arriver, to arrive. Descendre, to descend or go down. Devenir, to become. Entrer, to enter. Monter, to go up or to ascend. Mourir, to die. Naître, to be born. Partir, to leave. Rentrer, to come back, re-enter, literally. Rester, to stay. It is not to rest or to relax, it is to stay. Retourner, to return. Revenir, to come back. Tomber, to fall. Sortir, to leave or to go out, as in friends going out together. And venir, to come. Of these verbs, arriver, entrer, monter, rentrer, rester, retourner, and tomber are regular ER verbs. The verb aller is an ER verb and it forms its past participle as a regular ER verb, but as you know, the forms for aller are irregular and you should know those pretty well by now. The verb descendre is a regular RE verb, meaning the past participle is descendu. The verb devenir, the verb revenir, and the verb venir are all from the venir verbs that we just studied. The past participle is with a U, devenu, revenu, and venu. The verb mourir and the verb naître are both completely irregular in all of their conjugations, so you'll just have to memorize those, flip over to the other page to find the conjugations for those. They don't follow any particular order. Any particular class of verb, I should say. And then the last two would be partir and sortir, and those are in the dormir verb class. So the past participle is parti and sorti, but they do not conjugate like an IR verb like finir. No IS-IS-IT. Those partir and sortir conjugate like the dormir. Okay, besides these verbs, which use être in the passé composé, any reflexive verb, such as se laver or se lever, anytime the verb has this little pronoun on there, it's going to be conjugated with être in the passé composé. And this might seem like an obvious thing to say, but what again is the passé composé? The passé composé is simply the past tense in French. So when we say se laver in the passé composé, s'est lavé, it's washed instead of wash. It's as simple as that. All right, today we're going to do exercice K together. Exercise K à la page 95. 95. This exercise is a mixture of avoir verbs and être verbs, so it'll be good practice to determine which is which, and then good practice also on forming the passé composé with être when the case is needed. So let's look at exercice K. Une étudiante fort occupée, a very busy student. Sophie Picot est au lycée, in high school. Elle a beaucoup de choses à faire, lots to do. Racontez ce qu'elle a fait hier. Tell what she did yesterday. Modèle, faire des recherches à la bibliothèque. Elle a fait des recherches à la bibliothèque. She did research at the library. Okay, numéro 1. Prendre l'autobus. She took the bus. Is prendre an avoir verb or an être verb? It's an avoir verb, so we get Elle a pris l'autobus. She took the bus. Numéro 2. Descendre devant le lycée. To go down in front of the school. In this case, the idea is she walked down the street in front of the school. That's the best way to translate that into English. Is descendre être or avoir? It's an être, so we need Elle est descendue, and we need an extra E here because this is an être verb and our subject is elle. Elle est descendue. She went down, she walked down in front of the school. Numéro 3. Aller en cours le matin. She went to classes in the morning. Is aller an être or an avoir verb? It's an être, so we need elle est allée. And of course, we need an extra E for the agreement. She went to her classes in the morning. Numéro 4. Déjeuner à la cafétéria. She ate lunch in the cafeteria. Déjeuner is an avoir or an être verb? It is an avoir verb. Elle a déjeuné. She had lunch or she lunched in the cafeteria. 5. Quitter le lycée à 4 heures. She left the school at 4 o'clock. And quitter is an avoir. Elle a quitté le lycée à 4 heures. She left the school. Numéro 6. Rentrer chez elle. I'm going to leave the L on there. Rentrer is an être verb, so we need elle est entrée, rentrée. 2 E's, one for the passé composé and one for agreement. She went back home, that's what that one means. Dîner en famille. That's an avoir. Elle a dîné. She ate at home. Numéro 8. Devoir faire la lessive. She has to do the dishes. Devoir, avoir or être? D'avoir. So we get elle a dû faire la lessive. She had to do the dishes. And numéro 9, apprendre ses leçons jusqu'à 11 heures. She was learning her lessons until 11 o'clock. The implication is that she was studying. So apprendre, avoir or être? Avoir. Apprendre is in the prendre class of verbs, so the past participle will be appris. Elle a appris ses leçons. Okay? So, make sure that you know your past participles for the être verbs, and for all the verbs really. You have to memorize those past participles, and remember agreement with être verbs. And that will end the lesson for today. Au revoir.